Good morning, players. I don't know if this is going to happen, but I'm going to say this. If it does happen, just the possibility of it steals my woo. The best part of waking up is indictments in my cup. Now, as we know, honey, this situation in New York with the Stormy Daniels hush money and Frumpy to the motherfucking dump is definitely heating up, honey. As we know, Frumpy Dump was invited to testify before the grand jury. Now, of course, Frumpy Dump, through his attorneys, did decline that invitation, but legal experts believe that them inviting him to testify before the grand jury is an indication that an indictment is on the horizon. Now, like I told you, Frumpy to the motherfucking dump did decline that invitation to testify, honey, but just because he declined, he wasn't gonna do nothing but plead the fifth anyway, honey. That doesn't mean that Michael Cohen has to decline, and according to reports, he did testify yesterday before the grand jury in New York for 3 hours. Oh, yes, honey, it's true. Michael Cohen did testify, and he said that this is not about a V for vendetta against Frumpy to the motherfucking dump. This is about accountability.
This is not revenge, right? What this is about accountability. I don't want to see anyone, including Donald Trump, indicted, prosecuted, convicted, incarcerated, simply because I fundamentally disagree with them. This is all about accountability. He needs to be held accountable for his dirty deeds.
He says this is about accountability, and as we know, Michael Cohen was convicted in 2018 of paying Stormy Daniels that $130,000 in hush money just before the 2016 election. Now, Michael Cohen has been very vocal about the fact that he did indeed pay that $130,000 to Stormy Daniels at the directive of Frumpy to the motherfucking dump, and they did speak on the day that the wire transfer was done to Stormy Daniels, and they did speak after the wire transfer was done. And according to prosecutors, Frumpy Dump did pay the money back to Michael Cohen in monthly installments. And guess what, baby? According to the New York Times, Frumpy to the motherfucking dump actually personally signed several of the checks that were paid back to Michael Cohen. Now, like I told you, Frumpy to the motherfucking dump has declined to testify before the grand jury, even though all of that evidence is mounting against him. In a statement through his attorney, they said for the DA's office to charge Frumpy to the motherfucking dump a victim of extortion with the crime because his then lawyer, Michael Cohen, a convicted liar, paid the extortionist would be an unprecedented and outrageous selective prosecution. Now, with respect to Frumpy to the motherfucking dump, he skirted his ass on over to Truth Social, and some people will say this is an admission of guilt because he says, with respect to the Stormy Daniels nonsense, it is very old and happened a very long time ago, long past the very publicly known and accepted deadline of statute of limitations. In the past, Frumpy to the motherfucking dump has declined that anything happened, but in this statement, he says that it's nonsense and it happened a very long time ago. Players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This is Double D Mobile for the Black Accurate News.